How's it going, guys? Welcome to another Hearts of Iron video, and today we're going to look at the Two Arms in Dixie achievement. Start a new civil war as the South, and this is one I've never done before, so this is going to be interesting. I've never even attempted it. Even on the modded versions of the game, I've never even tried it. So some of the achievements I've never actually done, but I've done them in the mods and stuff, but this one I've never tried. Start a new civil war as the South, essentially go fascist. It's going to be an interesting one. We're going to be going for at least one other mod in this playthrough as well, so I'll be getting onto that in a moment. But basically, we're going to start with re-establish the gold reserves. We're not going to be able to do that yet because we have FDR as the current country leader, so we need to wait for the next election. We need to get rid of him. So I'm going to clean up everything I got going on here, sort out my units and get prepared. And this one I'm going to walk through a little bit more closely because this one is one of those ones that has some certain requirements that you want to be hitting. So I'm going to walk this one through a little bit closer. This is when they start to get a little bit more challenging than just time-based achievements. So what we're essentially waiting for, guys, is we're waiting for the next election so we can get FDR out. Once FDR is out, we can re-establish the gold standard. It's very important you don't do New Deal. That will lock you in a different tree. You need to do re-establish the gold standard to go fascist. And you need to go fascist in order to do the new civil war as the South. Another thing you can do, obviously, is use these small lobbying efforts even instead of medium. Medium is obviously better, but you're going to want to use some of them, and using the smaller hurts you a lot less in terms of political power. You want to save some political power up wherever possible if you want to do the most efficient run. It's a really good idea, and some of the other achievements we'll be going for in the future will also show that sort of thing. Some of them it will be necessary to save the political power up. So there we go. We have the alert pop up. So the Republicans must safeguard the ideals of the American system. What this does is it gives us a bunch of speeds for loads of different things, but also it will mean that we get a bunch of political power and the party will change, taking FDR out of power, and then we can go on and do our first focus. So now we've got Alpha London, which is nice. We're gonna actually want to do. We're gonna want to take MacArthur out of that position if we can. I actually can't remember how, so what we're going to do is we're going to disband the army group entirely. There we go, take MacArthur out of that position because we don't want him up there. And then we're going to go re-establish the gold standard. What you want to do then is you want to work down America first. You can do extend the Chinese Exclusion Act if you want to get that extra support from the house. It is always nice to get the extra house support. This one is also very good if you do want to do it. But then you want to ally with the silver shirts, and this is when it gets very, very important that you're careful what you do. You want to go work with the Bund as soon as possible. As quick as you can, down to there, then down to here. Then you're going to want to go to here, and then after that, you're pretty much safe. But this is very important to do the first one. What this does is, like it says, ensures the following states remain with the government in the event of a civil war. Ohio, Missouri, Wisconsin, Illinois, Indiana, and Michigan. Now this is very important because that includes these lovely states up here. Illinois, Indiana, Wisconsin, Michigan, and I think it was Iowa as well. That is very, very important. Otherwise, you're going to be left with not enough states to basically keep yourself going. So it is very, very important you do go straight for that. And then going for this one raises a load of extra military units for you. They're very crap, but the numbers help just pad everything out. So it is very nice to have. It's very, very nice to have. So there we go, guys. We just started ally with the silver shirts. The only thing you really need to do this is 10% of support for the Legion of America, Silver Legion of America. The way you need to do that is you need to have the fascist demagogue. That's actually one of the other requirements to start the focus, is to have the fascist demagogue trait. So you need this guy anyway, and he's really the best way to get your support up that high. And at this point, as soon as this one is done, we are on a timer from then. We get protests, and then essentially we are on a timer to prepare for this civil war before it breaks out. That's when we need to rush for work with the Bund. Before then, you can do really anything you want. I did a few air ones because they're useful. I did an extra couple of ones here. But once we've done this, that's it. We have to go straight down to here. No matter what, we need to go straight for this and then straight for that. Those are our focuses after this. And then we can go do whatever we want. We can start bullying the Americas. We can join the Axis and take out the UK. I've got a few ideas for that. But after this, first focus is that one. Got to go straight down for it. Okay, guys, we're going up maximum speed, so things are flying by quite quickly, but we've just done work with the Bund, so we have secured these states on our side. We're preparing a front line around where basically most of the North's power will be. I'll probably lose a lot of this army, but I will also gain a bunch of troops anyway. I'm just putting them there just for now, just so I can get a visual representation myself, and so you guys can get a representation of what's going on. The war is about to kick off. I don't actually know what the exact timeline is, but there's been a load of marches, a load of strikes. There we go. I keep having my armies raided. I got a lot of Senate support. I did have max house support, but I lost that just due to what's going on. But that's fine. We don't need to worry about any of that now. We're just going to hoard political power, and when the time comes, we'll be able to absolutely spend it all and go crazy. There we go. Militia forms. Soldiers desert. There goes. Actually, we didn't lose a lot of those men, to be fair. We lost manpower, but we didn't lose a lot of those divisions. That's good. What we're going to do is, once we've crushed this section up here, it's just going to be a slow walk across the country, basically. We're going to form another line somewhere like this. And that will help us massively. Though our stability is very high and the war hasn't broke out yet, and I thought it was supposed to. Pretty sure I should already be in civil war. Oh. Oh wow. A lot of militia units are being formed. I'm going to be getting a load of troops from this, luckily. Obviously, none of them are going to be that good, but I'm going to be getting just heaps of soldiers, which is nice. My armory keeps being raided. Luckily, I've got a really good stockpile. Normally, the US isn't this out of debt at this point in time. It's very early for me to have this many guns. I will lose a bunch of them when the country splits in half. Hopefully not too many of them. Italy's in the Axis. It's almost time for me to get involved. I did do ally with the Silver Shirts a little bit too late, but that's fine. It's taking a while for them to blow up and go for me, isn't it, though?
Listen up.
Taking a while for this civil war to kick off. I'm pretty sure I'm just waiting for it, but I feel like it's taking a little bit longer. I'm not sure what. Here we go. So there's 2 arms in Dixie achievement. The civil war has begun. Hope you guys have enjoyed. We've done it, and I will catch you guys in the next one.